dead swans. It was 7 a.m., October unfurling in your lungs while Halloween came creeping. I remember that thing you said to me once, which escapes me now. It was knowing that the fear of your emptiness took me quicker than the feeling of happiness that tipped your voice beautifully, gracefully, knowingly. All I know is that you were leaving. You used to teach me about Buddhism, how a soul can be many souls, and how we intrinsically rejoin the collective as our physical body evaporates beneath the ground, or among the ashes our family will one day spread. Words tinged with honey, spoke from the lips of someone I could not contain with a name. After 3 days from goodbye, I'll see you again, your parents looked for you. Your friends asked me for an inescapable absence of her. Your vacancy begged to be filled, and all I could say was, she's moving somewhere. I knew that inside me, that deep somewhere was a place that eyes could not touch, that hands could not hold, for it was too close to be felt. In your familiar room, where boxes were unopened, where clothes lay folded, where beds were shifted and cabinets lifted, you went. I did not know that things could unwrap themselves like they did from your arms. I did not know how muscles had hidden bones shining, writhing in their solitude beneath the surface. I did not know the vintage of your wine until the droplets on the ground sucked from your soul were laying on the floor. You weren't here anymore. I had to explain it 1,000 times. How often those who sever their ties with the earth are long dead before their bodies lay still. You left the day you said, you don't need to worry, things will be just fine. And the next few days after, you decide that the earth departed under your feet, so you tied a knot around your esophagus to keep you grounded in the sky, which held you taut, unbroken. But your shattered wings like dead swans in the riverside, how they will never fly again, but are framed so beatifically when they fall that you never want to touch them again, entombing instead in a mound of dirt. You wore black on a day that it didn't rain, on a day that shined despite the occasion. How the sun tipped the high point of your cold nose through the broken shards of the stained glass of St. Joe's. You came back, but it wasn't you. Instead, the shell your spirit vacated. A lonesome, longing husk of a human in place of the soft aura your living presence gave. I couldn't touch your face grown softly yellow, gangrened, the shaking of hundreds of rattling rib cages as they shook and shuddered as the wind swept through the trees. I shook at the hope of rope burn around your neck, evidence of your death knell like a storm in an ocean, unnoticed until the devastation was within arm's length. It wasn't the absence of you, but now the inescapable, intolerable remembrance that your brittle, cold skin thought to find in my nerves. As I did that day, I still do now, knees buckled, legs bent, hands in the only prayer I could ever put my spirit into. My voice reverberates like God and Lucifer were waging war for you on my vocal cords. And I scream, where are you going? Why are you gone?